You know how often you get 5 stars? Once in a blue moon. So enjoy it.
Yeah.
Kevin and I got 5 stars when we were 20.
And look at us now.
Look at us now.
Yeah.
That's my hammer.
Exactly.
That's
my
right.
hammer.
I realized the reason you were having us on the show was to ridicule us.
We didn't know you'd get the review when we invited you on.
Yeah. I thought you'd be
was,
sitting at a 2. I can swing my 4.5 star everywhere.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Swag Messiah.
Welcome to Oops All Segments, the very best podcast hitting your eardrums.
That's right. We got a sponsor this week, folks. So if you go to, what's it called? It's Radioactive.
Yeah. It's Chernobyl 2.
Chernobyl. We're gonna legalize nukes. We think it's about time that everyone had one.
That's right.
This is new for me.
Welcome to Oops All Segments, folks. It's the very best podcast hitting your eardrums at this very moment. I'm Kevin.
I'm Thomas, and today we're here with special guests. Just huge fans of the podcast.
That's what makes them notable.
That's what makes them really special to me. They're our friends. They're very talented writers, actors, and improvisers, and musicians, and all of these things. But Moe and Cuinn are here. Welcome.
Oh.
I'm a huge fan.
Your kids are so happy about it.
That's so nice of you to say that. Honestly.
We do have a children studio audience for the show. There's a group of kids that are always watching.
Well.
Yeah, no.
Legalize nuclear bomb swag.
I'd like to say that's like the least problematic thing that's been said in this room so far.
Oh, man. How are you folks doing? We usually start the show off with a bit of a check-in. It's the middle of the Fringe Festival when we're recording this. So how are you guys?
Yep.
Well, because you're doing, 31 shows in 10 days, right?
Yeah.
12 days.
12 days.
12
12
days.
days. So
12
it's
days.
a little bit better, but it's stupid.
That's still too much.
Wild.
Agreed. Yeah, we have most days are 3-show days.
That's
But
tough.
That's great. I'm loving it.
It's actually really fun, but I just wish I didn't have to work during it.
Yeah. It's too bad that even doing all of that artwork means you still have to earn an income elsewhere.
Yeah.
In some ways, you two remind us of us when we were younger.
Yep.
We had energy and the spark of life.
What do you
You'll learn. You'll learn.
One of these
It's not
days.
always going to feel good.
I was going to ask what you have now.
I've got the rust of death.
Christ.
Jesus, Thomas.
Hey. And you're how old?
Time
you won't
passes
answer.
differently as you age.
You'd be like
Numbers
30, right? Soon to be 31.
31,
Yeah.
soon to be 32.
Soon to be 32. There you go. Mm-hmm. So it's not that different.
It's old. It's all going to change for you. You might think the 20s are roaring.
Yeah.
Remember what happens in the 30s, though, if you know your history. The Great Depression.
Great Depression. It's coming for all of us.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And that's what
right.
it feels like.
That's right.
Thomas, how are you doing, buddy?
As I've been saying,
Yeah.
real bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what has happened this week. There's
Yeah.
so much.
During the last check-in, I talked about how I did a show and had to shit the whole time.
Yes, that was good. That was good. Oh, in our recent show, I got handcuffed, and it really hurt my arm. Someone we were trying to move as far apart as possible, and it just caught on my wrist and twisted my wrist, and it was very painful.
Yeah.
And
you
I
say
had
there were
serious consequences.
That's right. And so because there
You need
were.
to have that taken away from me.
Sorry, can you focus? Because there were.
okay. I'm just.
Oh.
Just a little quicker on it because there were.
Serious consequences.
You did it too early that time, so let me just try this again. Because there were.
Serious consequences.
I wish that we had not done that. All right, so that's
agree.
my check-in. Shows have been fun, having a blast here at the Fringe, but I'm in pain. Evan, how about you?
Just smacked your head in that show.
I did hit my head on a box.
I am doing something to my evil pet.
It's crazy. I'm glad that you immediately gave a thumbs up, but that felt like too soon. Like there's no way you even knew if you were okay.
That wasn't a hard hit, but I know it
sounded like a thud.
I know.
Yeah, it was like boom, it resonated.
I got a big noggin. There's room for all my brains in there.
No, I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay. I'm just a little green. You know,
green as in like envious. You're envious of who? Of which of us?
Well, like, there's just, we're producers and they're producers.
Oh, so they have 3 shows and we only have 1.
Yeah, they got 5 stars.
I'm a little green too now that you mention it.
Got 5 fucking stars.
Now that you mention it, I am becoming green myself.
Are you turning into munchkins?
I too have greenness.
It's becoming like leprechauns.
They're after fucking stars. They're after me. Lucky review.
They're after me. Goddamn reviews.
You know how often you get 5 stars? Once in a blue moon. So enjoy it.
Yeah.
Kevin and I got 5 stars when we were 20.
And look at us now.
Look at us now.
Yeah.
That's my hammer.
Exactly.
That's my fucking hammer.
That's my
right.
fucking hammer.
I realized the reason you were having us on the show was to ridicule us.
We didn't know you'd get the review when we invited you on.
Yeah. I thought you'd be sitting at a 2. I can swing my 4.5 star everywhere.
You
But
realize
now-
that it's also our 4.
When we were respectively 9 and 10 years old and we directed Orphans.
Yes.
CBC gave us 5 stars, and we thought every year after that would be a 5-star jamboree.
You were 9 and 10.
We were 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Kevin's a bit older.
I'm a
than
little
me, if
older
you're
than
confused
Thomas.
by that.
Yeah. I'm a little taller than him.
I didn't even know they let kids that young in.
I feel like for my whole life I've been able to brag that I've not been circumcised.
Have you?
And now,
Go on. Wait,
someone's chopped the tip off my 5 stars. And I got a 4.5.
Yeah.
Inches or?
Yeah.
And then how many?
You maxed out at 5.
Well, that's with the whole skin and everything that's left. So, and if I if I embellish it, so I'm sitting at a tight 3.
To embellish it, like you're just like you're not doing anything like garnishes to make it.
Let me just say this: garnishes, yeah.
Garnish.
A little bit of cilantro on there.
Parsley.
For some reason, Kevin's dick tastes like soap to me. It's like a genetic thing.
Yeah, half the people just can't.
We'll all try it and then we'll see.
Wow, it's really good for me. But yeah, if you are listening, Winnipeg Free Press, save your review. We don't need your paltry 4.5 star review. In fact, unprint it. Delete it from your digital archive.
No, because we do actually need it.
Word of mouth is the best way to get people out.
So many people
So
have
we need you to retract immediately.
Okay.
You're so nice too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for Winnipeg Free Press.
Yeah.
And they do listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do.
Big fans of the show, honestly.
They are.
Have not reviewed us yet, though.
No,
Yeah.
they haven't reviewed this.
This is for Fringe, right?
Oops, I'll say.
Did I say
Yeah,
this
this
or
is-
us?
yeah.
I meant to
Us.
say this.
This, yeah.
They have reviewed us.
Yeah, you did a little feature on Tim Gray, a guest of ours.
Yeah.
And we were not mentioned at all in that
What's
feature.
up, Freep?
Nice.
Toronto comedian returns home to do 3 comedy shows.
What about Chicago comedian comes home to shut the fuck up?
I came home to do one thing and one thing only, shut the fuck up. And that's what I'll be doing for the rest of the hour.
Silent for the next 60 minutes.
You obviously can't do that, right? Because we have to do the
We
show.
have a pre-warm-up segment, and I don't know how to get to it without talking,
Just mime it out, man.
opening my mouth the fuck up.
So just do it.
Okay, so we like to ask every guest,
Oh, God.
am I a dog or a cat?
That was a dolphin.
That's actually a cat's meow sped up.
Oh, of course. Are you, Thomas, a dog or a cat?
Thomas, a dog or a cat?
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. Am I going first?
You go first, but I'm locked in with my answer.
You think he's a dog.
I would never say that.
He's absolutely a cat.
Oh. The bell tolls for thee. Thomas tolls, that is.
Thomas tolls. Why do you think he's a cat?
I don't know. You're sneaky.
Am I?
You're so
I don't know.
sneaky.
I don't know you very well.
Reason. Yeah, you do.
At first you were friendly, and now you're
Now
envious.
I'm super
No, for
impressed.
me, honestly, cats are very intelligent creatures.
Oh, wow. Thank
Dogs be dumb.
But not as intelligent
okay,
as
wait a
Dogs
minute.
are social but
Okay,
dumb.
just hold on,
yeah, you're
'cause
the dog, Kevin.
I'm the dog
for
in
sure.
the relationship, so
Yeah.
don't
For
like
sure,
say they're dumb or
100%.
something, because that's like it
They're-
sounds like you're talking
they're
about
smart
me.
in their
It's just
own
weird
way,
to like
you
what?
know?
Yeah, like they're
Dogs
smart,
live
but
in
like
the
you have to
moment.
teach them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
they
know?
can learn
Like
to
cats,
roll.
cats have like intelligence and
roll.
power over people,
Right,
and in my
yeah.
mind,
I'm a
Thomas
powerhouse.
being the white male that he
Oh
is.
my god. And it all comes out.
White people!
Shout out to my whites.
You know,
I knew this was coming.
I feel like
This is
if
an
that-
ambush.
this is an intervention. Actually, you can't change anything, but we just need you to know.
Yeah.
It's about being white.
When you said white, be honest. Did you spell it YT? Be
Yeah.
honest with me.
Yeah, could you
No.
not tell from the inflection?
Oh, the condescension.
You guys came on the show just to, in this segment, tell Thomas that there's a racial hierarchy between him and
I'm
I.
feeling it. Yeah, I'm feeling
Yeah,
it.
no, you give me cat vibes because
Thank you,
you're
Mo.
smart. Yeah,
And you know
very
what?
nice.
You give me dog vibes.
Oh shit!
And I've thought
Because you're
long,
stupid.
because you're an idiot. And no, I thought long and hard about
Okay,
this.
Quinn.
you know.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
here's what I'll say.
Thank you.
You can just let me
Calm
speak.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let him. Don't.
Okay.
I
You
think
want to hear it.
that you can galvanize people. Like you're like a leader.
Oh.
And when I'm thinking about it, I could see a bunch of people getting behind a dog. You know,
Ew.
What the
like
fuck?
but it's called
Illegal.
doggy style. It's called.
And I mean,
Double
me
down,
sexually.
right? Don't double down when we were like bestiality. Then it's.
But I couldn't see like a bunch of people
See a
being like,
bunch of
let's
people
follow
railing me
this.
from behind.
You're such a leader. When you galvanize people, you meant your ass cheeks.
All I mean is I can't see like a bunch of people like getting behind a cat, like following it into battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could see you like
Yeah.
you rouse a crowd.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. I've been waiting my whole fucking life to hear it. Thank you, Quinn. Oh my god, it's so loud. Not for me. Oh, that's always nice when we get the dog. Thank you, Quinn. Now, second
Okay,
question.
so wait, is my answer just bad?
Yeah, I don't want to be a cat.
All right.
I made that clear on the drive over here. Thank you for driving me, by the way.
Fine, you're welcome.
You're digging in. You're breaking the fourth
I want to
wall.
ask a second question, though, because
Yeah.
we say that couples, my friend Alice came up with this, but it says
Okay.
that couples, there's always a cat and a dog. So in your relationship,
As a
what do you
couple.
think? Remembering that you just said dogs are
No,
stupid
we fully
as
know
fuck.
the answer. I'm for sure the cat. I think
Oh gosh, I actually don't know.
Wow.
I'm thinking,
I
and
think
in
I'm a
some
cat.
ways,
I am less liked by the general public.
yeah, there's actually like mobs outside our
There
house
is.
frequently for most.
You guys are a really divisive couple.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
polarized.
yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I think I'm
That's
the
funny.
cat.
I think we're like pretty. I don't know. I think we got our cat and dog moment.
I'm sad now.
You let. Oh,
Good.
You get that's cat. That's cat
Yeah.
behavior for sure. But I feel like dogs like to cuddle more than cats. Like cats will like a cuddle sometimes, but
But Quinn does not.
yeah, I'm not into that.
I feel like you have more dog energy than Mo does. You just like are a little
Quinn
bit
is
more
like a golden retriever of a man.
I just think like
no
the
way.
one who's more
I am
likely
too
to walk
cynical.
into a room and talk to someone first is like
I think
usually the
I might
dog.
have a bias because, like, when Quinn sees me, he lights up. Like, he's just like so cheerful,
He
so
starts
excitable.
panting for some reason.
He's like, yes, it's you, and I'm like, I assume,
Okay.
oh, that must be how he interacts with everyone, but it's
Yeah,
just
it's
unique to our
It is.
relationship.
Yeah, that's unique.
Yeah, because when I see him, he ignores the shit out of me.
Yeah.
He kind of stands off in the corner.
He, like, claws at your couch. And
Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah, he pissed on my bed last night.
I brought. By the way, I don't know if you saw. I brought in a dead bird for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Thanks.
It's like a token of my appreciation.
Okay, so it is
you
are nice. It's
Yeah, just in my own special way.
This is the way you show me.
Just not in the way.
What do you
that's
think, Kevin?
compatible.
You know Moe and Quinn pretty well. What would your take be?
I'm thinking dog and cat.
Yeah.
I think
Wow.
Quinn is
We
the
know.
dog and Moe is
That's
the
so
cat.
funny because
Yeah.
I think I'd say them.
Nah, that's the dog in you.
But when I come over to their
There's
house,
nothing I
like,
can say that's nice. I'm always a villain.
you fucking asshole. You
Typical
fucking love me? Is
dog,
that what you
man.
fucking said? Get it together. No, when I come over to like their house for improv, like Mo will be like curled up on the couch, like doing something, and Quinn will be like cooking in the kitchen and like banging around dishes and stuff.
Yeah.
And like,
So I have seen that dog in Moe for sure.
Yeah, Mo can
Like,
be
when
a dog.
Yeah.
and I've also seen that cat in Quinn. I can see it.
you're
could
talking
go
about like when
either
we go
way.
out to the bar without Quinn and Mo's just like hitting on everyone,
Yeah,
right?
she's
Oh,
just a-
all the women.
Yeah.
All the women.
She's got that dog in her.
Yeah. I'm a dog.
Yeah, pussy hound.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get you. Maybe we're cat dogs. Like, you
Yeah.
know that
Oh, like
terrifying
that, yeah.
cartoon?
Oh, yeah,
Are we a
yeah.
terrifying cartoon?
Yeah.
Dog
Let's
cat?
like. I love that sound.
Me
what
too.
is that?
Oh,
Stop.
oh,
Don't
don't
tell me.
talk
That's,
about it. It's Zelda.
oh, that
it's
is
Zelda.
Zelda.
It's
That's fine.
Zelda opening a chest.
Yeah.
No, it's like
No.
getting a
thing.
Yes,
getting
yes,
a
yes,
new
yes.
item for
Yes.
the first time.
Yeah. Or cooking.
So- Yeah,
That's where it
yeah,
comes
yeah. So here's my question: in an
Let them
emergency, because obviously different situations, different things. In an emergency, shit is going down. Who's the dog?
Is dog better in this scenario? No.
Neither is better.
Okay.
I want to be a
that's
dog,
so
but they're
confusing
equally
to
good.
me.
I think in an emergency, we're gonna have differing opinions. I think I'm the level-headed one. He thinks he's the level-headed
And
one.
which animal is that?
I don't know. I think cat probably. I don't no, because cats are so.
Cats are erratic.
They're like, yeah, but they're also like a little bit dejected and like removed.
They're like, oh, the building's on fire.
but when a cat gets freaked out, it goes like, "Rah!" and it like
It's-
zooms away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
Fight or
hiss.
flight, fight
it
or
does.
flight,
It
yeah.
does hiss at people.
I'm a flyer.
I definitely hiss.
Whoa.
I think
Starting to
how I
understand why
describe
people
it,
don't like you as
that's
much.
so hard
Mo.
to answer in terms of cat or dog. In an emergency, Mo is, if it's happening to me or anybody else, she's for sure like the person. If anything's going wrong for her,
Oh, the world is crashing
she's
and burning
done.
around
Yeah,
me.
it's-
I am. I am in the fire and
I'm
I
the
will not
cat
get out.
and the dog.
Yes, I am just the fire. I'm the
You're
fire.
the this is fine dog
Yeah.
with the fire around you.
Yeah.
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 But it isn't fine.
Yeah.
I'm the dog from Dilbert. In most
Dogbert.
Dogbert. Yeah.
I'm the guy from Dilbert.
Identifying-
Dilbert.
You mean Wally or what? I don't know. I think that's his name.
I'm Scott Adams because I have weird right-wing views.
Is that true?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's super. He's
Does
like
he
a,
write Dilbert? Does he that the guy
Yeah,
who writes it?
Scott Adams. He's
He has
like a-
right-wing views.
He's like a Jordan Peterson guy. Yeah.
Oh, that's sucks.
interesting.
Or honestly, even more than that. He's
Wasn't
like one of
Dilbert
those,
like a comic about the working
well,
class?
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's,
what I thought.
It's
That's
a
why I'm
little
interested.
bit, but it's like really.
I guess it's the blue collar.
It's a lot of misogyny, I think, and
Oh.
then even within it, he's like, look at these like weird, office culture tropes because he's a bit of like a libertarian guy who just like, I don't know. He's
Right.
got a lot of the right wing Twitter stuff.
Interesting. And the kids love it.
Yeah, a
Thanks,
little
kids.
something for the kids. Some cartoons for you guys. Well,
Yeah, I guess.
maybe we should do a segment.
Yeah, a little warm up, seggy weggy do. So we'll just spin the wheel here.
So we're all just dog cats. I guess.
We really didn't get to a conclusion on this. Ooh. Segment 2. The letter of the law.
Huh?
Participants each lose a letter determined at random and must hold a conversation without using their letter. If a participant uses their letter, they must slap themselves.
So this is like letter restriction
Yeah,
in an
yeah,
improv
yeah.
game, but we have to physically harm ourselves during
That's
the show.
right.
Lovely.
So let's get a random letter generator on my phone.
This will get you guys views.
Kevin or guest, maybe think of a conversation topic that we can
Yeah.
have as I get our letters for us.
Yeah, what's something you guys want to chat about?
I want more cat and dog content. I don't know about you
That's
guys.
the whole show.
Yeah,
I think this show should just be called Oops, All Cats.
Okay. Personally,
And-
I've had much more than enough of that. We could do it again if
No.
What's something topical?
Let's
Did you guys see Mitch McConnell freeze? It's really
the
sad.
stroke
Yes,
video.
yeah.
Yes.
So we're recording
sad,
this on
and also not.
July 27th.
I don't feel bad for him.
Happened
but
yesterday,
it's
I just don't
right?
like seeing an
upsetting
old
to
Did he actually
person
have a stroke?
struggle. Yeah.
He just
Has it been
froze.
reported
I mean,
that he
not,
had a stroke?
It was
not
like
confirmed, but it was
yeah.
Okay, so
truly-
What's
for those
weird
of
is
you-
that-
sorry, I just want to update the listeners
Yep.
and audience. So Mitch McConnell, who is the House.
you think they don't know who Mitch McConnell is? Let me just update this.
So anyway,
If you haven't
Republican
heard.
dickhead Mitch McConnell.
The year was 1903.
I just want to
A babe cried.
I had like a presentation on Mitch McConnell's entire life ready, hoping Mo would softball this idea. So anyway,
You're
he like
such
was
a huge fan of his work.
yeah, he was addressing. Well, you did make me
I
change
did
my
make you change your
last
profile
time
picture
we were
to Mitch
here.
McConnell.
How come every time you're on the show, we talk about Mitch fucking McConnell?
I'm a fan.
Not of his policies, just of his look.
That double chin, it does it.
Yeah. So anyway, he froze up during a presentation.
Honestly,
to
that guy
the
could
House.
use a little Moe neck, if you know what I mean. His neck looks like shit.
Yep.
There you go.
It does. So he like froze up in the middle of a speech, like addressing people, and then just like almost like a glitch happened. He just like stood there until they like shuffled him off. It was
Yeah.
super weird.
So
And then,
uncomfortable to see.
like
Yeah.
apparently the person that they were with was like, yeah, I saw signs of stroke, and then
He's 81.
we probably should get the letter first if we're continuing.
Yeah.
this.
This is the topic
Yeah.
we've
I
locked
guess
in.
so.
We're
We're
about to-
going to talk about American governance and the gerontocracy. Except Mo can't use the letter N, Cuinn can't use the letter C, Kevin can't use the letter E, which is way harder, and I can't use the letter R, which
Wait,
is also
was mine
pretty bad.
C?
C.
N.
So that's like my name. I can remember that.
Okay. So N, C, E, and R.
So Mitch McConnell.
Myth.
But the crazy thing is,
I feel that he is bad, and so I hope he is in pain.
I don't. Oh, never mind.
Listen.
That man is old.
Yeah.
That man is old.
I don't like the guy. I don't want to watch.
To what?
I'll tell you know what. I heard that. I don't want to see that ever. It's not nice. Oh.
To be
I don't remember
pair
his letter.
R.
He's just doing it.
I like it.
It's almost worth it. Just to slap yourself so that you can get your thought out.
No limits if you like pain. Say what you want.
Rock on.
Rock on.
They took him out of the. Oh, sorry.
Hall.
Yeah, and but saw stroke stuff
Signs.
and
Immediately.
I
And-
help, and then it doesn't matter.
had him go back
Yeah.
12 times later.
What?
Yes.
Do you think
To talk again?
They gave
Yes.
him uppers.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes?
Oh.
But do you think if brain broken,
Yes.
eternally, it would impact his ability to do what he does anyway?
If brain broken, of course.
No, but all he does is block all.
Oh,
Right.
Yes.
Just block.
Oh,
Yes.
so
Don't
filibuster.
Don't need mind to block all.
It's
right.
funny. I get to say most things.
And that's our segment.
I still have not talked much.
Oh my god. Well,
My favorite part was Kevin still choosing to speak in broken English, but
As
while he
slapping
was
himself.
choosing actively to slap himself, he
started
could have
some of
just
those-
spoken normally.
it's hard to
Slaps.
separate the brain.
The slaps started to feel good at a certain point.
Yeah.
Yeah, my face is stinging.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for us to hear from another podcast for a second.
Yeah. Let's take a quick break.
We'll be right back.
Ow. And come back.
Stop.
Hi, I'm Mike,
And I'm Josiah.
and we're the co-hosts of a weekly podcast called How Star Wars Is It?
On our show, we rate and review things on a scale of 1 to 10, but not of how good or bad they are, but of how Star Wars they are.
We've covered lots of movies, from The Matrix to Guardians of the Galaxy to all the Star Wars films, but we've also reviewed things like pumpkin spice lattes, Halloween, moving, burgers.
We've got over 150 episodes, and you don't have to listen to them all. You can just find the ones that look interesting and listen to those. There's no plot, there's no continuity. You don't have to worry about that. Okay? So if that sounds fun to you, tune in to How Star Wars Is It every Monday, wherever you get your podcasts.
How Star Wars Is It?
How Star Wars Is It? We
love
love
you,
you, and may the 4th be with you.
Everybody get your shit together. Put some fucking effort in this.
And we're back. Let's just start. So just start the recording a second later, okay,
Yeah,
Kevin.
yeah.
Okay, so we have some guests here. I bet they brought their own segment, and we're very curious to find out what that is.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys have a title for it?
Yes. It's called Compatibility Test.
This is almost like the cat dog
Now,
thing.
y'all are long-term partners.
That's
Creative partners,
true,
right?
Yeah.
You
And
really?
you-
What was
you-
the?
you do
you
want-
kind of like eased into saying that.
Yeah.
So how long have you been
That's-
creating together?
Yeah.
Correct. Let's see.
Don't grin
So we
through it.
started when I was 9 and Kevin was 10.
And now we're 12 and
Now
11.
we're just starting middle school. So
No, we've been.
what, it's been
like 10 years.
13, 12, 13.
Yeah, because we would have met in.
I met when
well,
I was
that was 2010,
13 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Bill.
right? And that was like the first show we produced together. So yeah, around
Bill
around
is a
13
special
years.
guest on every episode.
Yeah.
Weird that you just have a picture of Bill hanging in
Yeah,
your
it's
recording
funny.
Is it,
It's
studio.
not the only place it's hanging.
Okay. All right.
Where?
Where else?
Just answer it.
Above my bed,
Okay.
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 so I can come.
Oh, wow.
To bed.
To curl.
Okay, great.
Let's get Bill
Yeah,
on
so
the show.
13 years. Would hate to have Bill on to see how far we've fallen.
Okay, so 13 years, right? That totally makes, so that's great.
Yeah, we've been together for about 13 years.
So because hopefully you want to, you guys are in this for the long term, right? But you do need
yeah,
to.
I mean, this has just been accidents
has
all
been-
along.
Kind of our last desperate plea to
This is sort of a
retain our
breakup project. But
relationship.
yeah.
So
If this doesn't work,
Nothing.
we thought it might be useful for you guys to test how compatible you are.
That's
I think
great.
that's
as
very fair.
partners,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
as
yeah.
creative partners.
I'd love
so.
to confirm my suspicion that we are not.
well,
Great. And we found the most
accurate,
comprehensive.
Totally.
Yeah,
Sure,
so this is 12 questions
Okay.
from
Okay. Multiple
mindbody,
questions.
mindbodygreen.com.
I'm
Yeah.
actually
Mind,
getting
body,
a little, my
green.
mind and
I'm
my body are
interested.
getting
Which actually, it conveniently enough,
green
they just
over
said
here.
that they were feeling green.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Pretty
I'm in.
ideal.
Okay.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Green, exactly.
Oh, just because
It's not easy being green.
Okay, so a bit of a stretch.
well.
So we're gonna answer you a series of questions, and if you think that you can, work together or you're compatible to work together, then this should be super easy.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're excited.
So the first one is, how do you each show affection? So this one, the options are, do you want to read the options? Then?
Yeah, well, I'm wondering if we should have the conversation first. How do they think that they show affection? And then we'll figure out how they... Okay, fine. We'll give the options. We're both affectionate to the same degree.
Okay.
2 is one person is more affectionate than the other, and it sometimes bothers one or both people.
Okay.
C is one person
Probably
is
going to lock in B. Let's hear the other ones.
You might want to hear the
C
other
is one person is more affectionate than the other, but it's not an issue for either person. And D is I'm not sure, but if you choose that, you're lame.
Yeah.
Never choose that. You're not sure. You're always sure.
Like...
Let's try to for once in our fucking lives be honest and not do a bit. Okay?
Are you being sincere?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Once in our goddamn
I love that you had to
miserable
ask if he was
existence,
doing a bit.
Let's just really answer this.
Okay. I will.
I think that's the tough one.
I think we show affection probably toward each other, right?
Each other
pretty equally. Yeah. I would say that we're not particularly overly affectionate to each other.
But we can.
But we
post
can be very
shows,
complimentary
we'll
or
send
post
a very
projects.
nice message.
Do you think that maybe because you seem to like have more events that I might not be as apprised of? Because the thing is, you don't live in the same city as me, so I don't always know like when you have a big thing happening. So
here's what I'll say: when Kevin does a show, I show up for it.
Well, you come to because you're
When I have
with
a
your
show,
dad.
There's an empty chair in the front row.
You save a chair at
There's
Drunk
an
Shakespeare
empty
for me
chair.
every night.
Every
Surely
night,
not, right?
reserved for KR.
For my rapper
It's
alias.
your initials.
Okay, I'm not gonna come. Like, you also never told me that. Last time I came to Chicago, I had to pay.
No, I think I don't know. I honestly think sometimes this might have shifted, but early on in our friendship, I think were almost more affectionate, or rather that you take the initiative sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
Like including with this podcast and everything.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm like a bit of a I'll do that, but I need you to like get the ball rolling a little. But maybe that's not affection. That's like another question.
Yeah.
I think probably about equal.
I would say it's about
Great,
equal.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the same degree.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Number 2 is, are you both introverts or extroverts?
Oh.
The options are A, we're both introverts or both extroverts. B, one of us is an extrovert and one of us is an introvert, and we definitely can disagree about when to socialize and when to stay home. C, one of us is an extrovert and one of us is an introvert, but it's not really an issue for us. And D, the lame answer, I'm not so sure.
I think C. I mean, I don't think I'm an introvert, but I'm definitely more introverted than you are.
I like over the pandemic, I kind of switched for a while, but I'm sort of sinking back into my extroverted ways.
You just followed the guidelines.
Yeah.
Everyone was.
Yeah, I was just
I
not
became
being
a big
dangerous.
extrovert during the pandemic.
Yeah, Thomas was. Well, you were at a lot of rallies, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
I
like,
had to get involved politically,
Yeah.
and not for the good rallies during the pandemic.
So would you say you sided with Mitch McConnell?
I would say, yeah. But I think, I think we're both somewhat extroverted. But maybe are we similar? Do you think we're a similar level of like outgoing to like sometimes need our solo time?
I think so let's think back to like traveling together or like when I've come to visit you somewhere. Is our like range of I want to go out / I want to stay at home about the same? I mean, it's always a little different when you're on vacation and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just like if I come to visit you and like when you lived in LA, I feel like we were on a pretty much the same page. It's kind of like if you live together, would your social lives be really in conflict or not?
But I think like your ability to endure like the club scene is something I am not capable of, which makes me think
I don't really do that anymore.
Right.
Like my social life is now pretty like social. Like I want to see people I like.
But
and
Thomas never had it.
No,
he could never.
Yeah,
I think
like
that's clubs.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm a little more extroverted than you
more
are.
extroverted.
Yeah, to me,
but it's not an issue.
It's not an issue.
It's
not an issue
All right.
because I like people like
Doing
me
better
and
than
everything,
us.
and
Yeah,
they're just like,
yeah.
who the fuck is that guy? And I'm like, whatever. So it's not an issue.
They
And
didn't hear that. So
I'm
that's
alone.
good.
And I'm alone.
Yeah.
And I'm alone.
Whoa.
Whoa.
think
All
outside
right.
the fucking bun, okay?
Oh, that's what that is.
Yum.
Oh, I thought okay.
Let's get into
so
Doritos
this-
after this, guys.
What?
Let's get enchiritos after this,
What the fuck
guys.
is an enchirito?
It's the Taco Bell new item. It's an enchilada with like a tortilla, and it's good.
Okay, I'll get some.
Sounds good.
No.
That sounds really yummy. What are your attachment styles? I don't know what this means.
So
I do.
There's
I'm a counselor.
Yeah,
This is
so
all we
there's
talk
the
about.
secure attachment, insecure attachment,
You would know this
avoidant,
well, yeah.
anxious, avoidant, fearful,
Yeah.
whatever you think. They don't have all the options, but I'll read what they are. So A is we're both secure. B is one is secure and the other isn't. C, one is avoidant and one is anxious. And D, we are both anxious or both avoidant. And E is I'm not sure.
It would be funny if I just like
This is so
started
weird.
pointing at you guys during this.
Avoidant, anxious,
One is avoidant. Yeah,
insecure.
just like you're doing this. Yeah.
So attachment style is based on your early bonding with your like guardians or parental figures. And so it affects typically how you relate to others in other ways. You can repair attachment wounds and change your attachment style over time. I personally think that I am securely attached because I'm very close with my parents.
Yeah, you have which is interesting because my relationship with my parents is very different. And like I would have like a very kind of arm's length but professional and kind and sweet and loving relationship with my dad. And my mom is very, very, very affectionate. But I definitely don't have like the same kind of like secure home-based style. I don't like spend time with my parents the way that you do. You see your family a lot, and
Your dad literally comes to every show that you do.
Even when you're not there.
Well, my mom
you
does that
actually might
too.
have a better relationship
that's
with his
true.
dad.
That's true.
You have a secure attachment with my dad.
I guess I just don't know. I can't recognize your mom explicitly as much. Yeah.
It's tough to say, and I don't want to get too into the weeds of it because, like, the attachment thing is like based on your baby behavior of like, are you comfortable like when your parent leaves the room? Do you like go back to them when they return?
I see.
And it's sort of based on like the consistency of affection that you get when you're very little, and then it later might affect your relationship. So like, if you were more insecure or anxious, you might have relationships where you're trying to like get the other person to make sure that like you might be clingy, for example, in a relationship, or like overly attentive to your partner, or if you're anxious and avoidant, you might like withdraw and like be kind of resistant to commitment and intimacy. I don't know. So obviously, just whatever you want to
Self-identify as.
So Thomas says he's very secure.
I'm secure. I'm the good one. So yeah, which one are you?
That's such a funny way.
The good one.
I mean,
no. So it's secure. What are my options?
In my relationships, I don't know how secure I am, but
Anxious, avoidant are the three.
Secure, anxious, and avoidant. I think like sometimes anxious, although in our relationship specifically, I'm quite
pretty
secure.
Yeah, between each other, I don't think.
We genuinely, I don't know, like we.
Quinn already put the thing in and he can't go back.
All right,
so
let's
he
move
said
on.
you're both secure.
Because
move on.
in your
Yeah.
relationship with each other.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
This one's easy. Do you have this?
Was that you who said that? Or was
No.
that the soundboard?
No, there's a sound.
Oh, that was weird. All right.
It sounds exactly like you.
How's your relationship with your
Papa? Okay, the next one is: do you have the same political beliefs? This is a pretty easy one, I think, for you guys. But
I think we do. Yeah.
you're
Well,
both all
he
right.
rallies.
Thomas got me more and more left wing, and then horseshoe theory.
I horseshoed over to the right.
It's a spectrum, so he just went all the way right, or all the way left, and then he swung all the way back around.
That's how spectrums work.
No,
They're just one
just
just
a
both
circle.
believe.
It's a clock.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
You know.
Swag Messiah.
Yeah, exactly. So
I think I'm probably a bit more left wing than you, Kevin, because I'm such a like moralistic Puritan.
yeah, I mean,
kind of
I'm
guy.
actively still a capitalist, like who believes all the left wing things, but I do own restaurants. I am like a hypocrite.
You just hate yourself. That's all.
Yeah.
So the options are A, yes, we have pretty similar politics. B, no, our politics are pretty different and it can cause some heated conversations. C is no, our politics are pretty different, but it's never really an issue for us. And D, I'm not sure.
Do we think, I'm curious, like the meta game of this, is it better to be different but be okay with it, or to have the same everything?
Yeah, like, because like
The
so
meta
far
game is stop
toxically it
thinking
seems just like
about
you and
it.
I are like, we are the same person.
We're the same.
What I'll say
We're both
is,
green.
Green.
Quinn and I did do this test this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we
we're
flunked.
we definitely
together
don't agree
anymore.
on some of the answers. And
They said we're pretty
they
good.
said we're pretty compatible.
Which
so.
is
I'll
good
say
enough
this,
to get
Politically,
married.
we
would
don't
be-
really have like disagreements, though. We
No.
never like
Right,
argue
right.
about it.
We don't. We're almost always on the same page.
Yeah.
I think like if you guys
Don't
were
click.
in conflict in your relationship,
You
it would be
shouldn't come on our show.
No, they
'cause
should.
That's going to
They
bring
should.
a weird tension.
They should, because if everybody's going to do anything on this show that's big and going to make a splash,
Yeah, what's the 5-star gang over here?
yeah, so they can come on here. We can get them to disrupt. Then we'll each have 2.5 stars to add to our little fucking 4. We're gonna look great.
You get
He's gonna
2.5
add
stars
2
in the
stars to your
divorce.
4.5.
7 stars. And
That's
Winnipeg
us.
Free.
Yeah. Called Freepalicious definition. Make
Really?
the stars go loco.
I just want to
7
confirm.
looks like it's out of 10, though, so that's actually
Yeah.
worse.
No!
7, they'll be like, oh, they didn't quite
So,
sink the B plus.
Yeah.
If you think that Mo and Quinn get divorced,
Yeah.
we're not married yet.
Well,
but, you know,
en route to
active-
marriage.
Yes,
Yeah, in the
actively
multiverse
speaking,
of Mo and Quinn.
if we get divorced, you think that we get split stars equally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on the
In the
posters,
divorce-
you have to in the prenup.
Surely you got a
sort
prenup.
of agree which
Yeah.
Of
which
course.
shows,
stars.
which
Who's getting
reviews
whose
go to
stars?
who.
Not
There
even
is,
shows, it's
there
just
is
the
another
stars.
person in our company.
I don't care.
Okay.
Gives a fuck?
I
Is
get
what I'm
him.
saying.
He's my
You
brother.
Shut up about
Yeah.
Connor for 1 second.
Yeah.
Like
Basically,
he's not
Christ.
we
important
can't
at
stop
all.
talking about him.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, go on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So the next one is, do you have the same views on religion? I actually don't know this about you guys. I would
Yeah.
assume similar, but I don't know for sure.
I think I'm an atheist, and I think Thomas
I'm
is like
more of an agnostic
Yeah.
in the sense that I don't want to totally deny the
Yeah.
existence of something, but I'm not a believer either.
yeah. He's
So close enough.
All right. So the options. Excuse
The options
me.
are evangelical, Jew,
Presbyterian Jew.
Muslim.
Just Jew.
Wrong.
I don't know.
A is we have the same religious beliefs or lack thereof, and we're similar in terms of religious or how religious we are or aren't.
That one.
Okay, so we're not even going to read
next
the rest
one
of
is,
them.
one of us is an agnostic and one of us is an atheist, and we're both totally fine with it.
Yeah, you'll never know how
Yeah.
accurately. No, there's basically like this will.
We have different religions, but this is definitely an issue for us, or it's not an issue for us.
Yeah, so you're similar.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
we have pretty similar beliefs. I could be argued to agnosticism by the right person.
I always think. I think someone's. I don't remember who it was. Someone says like that. It's one is like agnosticism and atheism are like very similar in that no atheist can truly be atheistic
Yeah.
without being just agnostic first, and it's
Yeah.
just more like in the moment you're an atheist, but overall agnosticism is where you exist.
Yeah,
I
I,
think
used to
I'm-
say I
I'm-
was an agnostic with atheist tendencies.
Yeah,
used to
I
be the
think
thing
I'm
I'd say.
anti like certainty just in general.
Yeah.
An atheist feels
Totally.
so definite that it's hard
Yeah.
for me to. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
it's
think
one of
that
those
my life
words
is
that
easier
gets,
if
like, a
there's
lot of-
definitely no God. So I just think like my perspective on things works better if that's the case.
Yeah.
So I try to adhere to
whatever
that.
Can I-
leads you to
This
morality.
episode is such a weird balance of fucking real and
Can I just say something right now?
Yeah, yeah.
I really want a pickle.
Why is it called Loud Thomas? What did I do? Oh, because it's from the tank engine.
yeah.
So adorable.
I love Thomas the
I
Tank.
hate it.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all.
Miserable sound cue we have. It gave me a headache instantly. Like I now feel bad.
That's why Mo asked for an Advil before the show started, just to prepare.
It really did. Like I feel worse now.
He's rubbing
You
his
look
forehead.
like shit, dude. You fucking look like shit.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all. I just thought you guys should know I really want a pickle.
Understood.
Yep.
God.
Okay. Next is it's funny. Like this is my fiance, and you didn't go up and get her one. What's going on?
I don't have fucking pickles waiting around.
Kevin's
You don't have pickles just on
crying.
hand?
What do you have?
There
You
are
have pickles?
tears
Okay,
rolling
I've
down.
got cucumbers and
Watch
vinegar.
out! I'm gonna get a fucking pickle. You do the
No.
do the fucking show. You want a pickle? Get a pickle.
You have pickles?
Get out of the way.
What are you
Find
getting?
out.
I can't move the chair.
He's back.
Okay,
back
I'll
in
answer.
45
I'll be answering
minutes.
the next question solo.
Why did he leave? He
So
was
Kevin
there were
walked out of the
tears
studio,
rolling
tears
down
in
his
his yeah. He
face.
was sweating and crying. It was hard to tell which was which. But he's gonna go look for a pickle, and we'll
I
answer
would
the
also
next
like
question.
to point out, you said vinegar and cucumbers.
Yeah,
That's not kosher.
It's true.
what? Wait, is it not?
Water and kosher salt.
Oh, okay.
That's how you pickle.
Cloudy brine,
I'm a
baby.
fake Jew. I'm a fake agnostic Jew.
Is most of podcast just a soundboard and seeing how we react to it?
It's working. Isn't it?
Oh, it's working. It's
That one's
Okay,
funny.
all right, all
What's
right.
funny is that one seemed to take you by surprise.
I don't know
Thomas.
what this is. This is the first time like the crew has taken over the ship.
Yeah.
Like, here we go.
Okay.
Beaches.
Oh,
Some
The next
beaches.
question.
and the question is, what is
What's up?
the next one is, how do you feel about kids? I don't know about this about you guys either.
I think we feel pretty different about this.
Oh fuck yeah!
Got pickles.
That's some
I couldn't
pickles.
open the
baby.
fucking jar.
Oh, these look like
Oh, that's like
nasty
spicy.
kind. What the heck?
Like those are like
These
for
look
sandwiches.
like pickled jalapenos.
That looks
for
like
sure.
jardinera.
I don't know. It was the only thing I had that
They,
looked like
they do look
fucking
like
pickles.
pickled jalapenos for sure. But you will not be able to
I
handle
can't
this.
handle that.
Yeah, you're such a cat. Dogs can handle spice.
Yeah. So Kevin, they asked.
Thanks, Kevin.
Fuck!
I'm not gonna eat it.
Really nice of you though, dude.
Yeah.
I found.
I
Some
wanted like
fun,
a dill pickle.
What did you do?
stuff. I just tried the soundboard. The question
What?
is: are we interested in having kids
Together.
together?
No, that's not the
No,
question.
it's just how do you feel
It's
about
how
kids?
do you
What are
each
the, give them the
feel
options.
about
Give them the
kids?
options.
Okay.
Option 1, we both want kids or we both don't want kids. Option 2, one of us wants kids and one of us doesn't. 3, we are both open to talking about it and figuring it out together. And D, I'm not sure.
We got a couple.
have
But
our
you
own
have
kids.
a bunch of kids. They're your kids?
So I don't know. I think
It's an entire
I-
audience of you.
Not my kids. Kids I found.
I don't know if you want kids, Kevin. Do you?
No.
Then we feel differently.
Yeah, I don't want kids.
I want Kevin's kids.
That's crazy.
I want you to knock Kim up.
You want wait. You want me to knock up Kim?
That's right.
Yeah. There was like
I
a
want
joke
your
for a
kids.
while.
I want to raise your kids.
That I would marry your girlfriend. Now you want me to father your children.
No, he
Oh
just
wait, I'm
wants
not
you to-
father. You want to father
Yeah.
my
It'll
children?
be. I want to father your children, but I want
Why don't you
you
want?
to
Why don't?
show her a good time for once in her goddamn life.
Oof. Sorry, Kim.
That's great.
Kevin running over to have sex with Kim.
Oh god.
We have the sound of like you becoming a puff of smoke, like a cartoon character.
Yeah, just disappearing in the smoke.
Okay.
So one wants, one doesn't.
Yeah, one wants, one
Yeah.
doesn't.
Okay.
All right.
How do you each feel about sex?
Ooh.
Give them the...
All right, the answers.
We both hate it.
A.
Both hate it. End of quiz.
A. We both want sex about as often as the other does. B. One person wants more sex than the other person, and it can be a little uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
C. One person wants more sex than the other, but it's not an issue. And D. I'm not so sure.
So, yeah.
Now we have.
How much do you guys have sex with each other? Be honest.
Be honest.
On pod. Or off pod, whatever.
On pod.
Wait, do you say
Never.
why don't you guys have
How
sex?
often?
How often do we have sex with each other
Yeah,
on pod?
on
And
pod.
off pod.
And
if
off
it changes.
pod.
Well, right before we started recording,
We
what,
were
did you,
making-
what was the phrase you said, Kevin?
I think.
Let me straddle this pole.
You did
And then
say
he-
that.
Because I
He
went
sort of-
like this. Let me straddle.
He was
this
talking
pole.
about the table, but
Yeah.
we had a big
Yeah.
laugh
Moment.
together.
And then
about
we
him
sort of joked while you
sort
two
of-
were fixing your microphones
sort
about
of
us.
sidling onto my
Imagine
lap.
if I
and
sort of,
making
if
love
Thomas
on
sort of-
pod.
I'd
Fucked
count
me.
that. I'd count that for sure.
Yeah.
I think
No, but normally.
But you guys were
normally
both.
we
as
don't have
a-
sex together.
As a 31-year-old, my sex drive is extinct. Like it's gone.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can, like images on the internet can get me going, but like real human beings, like there's there's nothing.
So what Kim has to do in order to, she takes pictures, sends them to you, puts them on the internet.
She's on Hub 2.
Pornhub 2.
Pornhub 2, and I'll...
The squeakquel.
Yeah, the squeakquel.
Yes.
Oh my God. No.
The bed squeak.
I mean, sex obviously doesn't really affect our relationship.
Yeah, but...
Because we don't...
Well,
I
how often do you guys want
in general,
sex?
how often do you think you want sex? Be honest.
Which one of us is
Do you think one of us is hornier than the other?
I think that one
without
of us
explicitly stating how often we have sex.
We know which one is the cat and which one is the dog in the bed.
I think Kevin might be hornier. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. We could answer this question if you don't want to put it on air, and we can like bleep it, and then we can actually see.
That's really good.
That's especially fun.
How often, roughly, which one of us has more sex. Do you want to do that?
Wait, how often each one of you has more rough sex? Or
rough sex?
You said roughly.
Rough sex.
You said roughly.
I mean... Jesus.
To be clear, I have sex. I just don't want to. Right. It's not that I'm not having it. I just don't enjoy the touch of a woman.
Okay, so I think genuinely, and I'm going to bleep this out.
Yeah.
I think I have sex probably about like times a week. Like 4 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's more than me.
Yeah?
That's more than me.
Yeah. It varies, but yeah.
And is that...
I would say on average.
How does that feel for you?
That hurts.
Crazy.
That stings.
Well, I was saying roughly, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tenderly, I have sex 6 times a week. roughly once a week.
Tuesday.
Yeah. It's a lot of it's dependent on a ton of other things, and sometimes it's not quite like that. But yeah.
It's about the want more than the action.
Yeah, and I would say... Yeah, I think that we probably wanted about the same amount.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Which is 0.
To be clear, which is we do not want to have sex.
Great.
Yeah.
But I think, about Kevin maybe a bit more, but it's not an issue.
Yeah, it's not an issue.
Okay, so that one.
Yeah.
Nice. It's finally something that you guys just aren't the... Yeah, anyways. Go ahead.
Serious consequences.
Sorry.
Yeah. What?
That one sounds like Thomas.
It is Thomas. That one is Thomas.
Okay.
Jesus.
I hated that
also
one.
Thomas.
That's my valedictorian speech.
Yeah.
I said the F word because I'm a bit of a rebel.
Whoa, I bet you got some laughs.
I did.
And some teachers went, uh-oh.
Oh, they pulled at their collars.
That's
very dramatic.
Classic. I'm so interested. I want to hear your valedictorian speech now.
It's pretty good.
I believe it.
Do it right now.
Do you remember it?
Friends, students, fellow Grant Parkians. I want to tell you a story of a man, I don't remember, but at the beginning, the opening joke is, because it was like, 2008, 2009?
Yeah.
So Obama had just been elected, so the opening joke was me describing Obama's journey from a community organizer to becoming the president, and then revealing that I was talking about myself.
Right.
That was the opening joke.
Gosh, that's pretty good.
That little boy was
me. He was in grade 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Okay.
I was in the 6th grade, fifth grade,
Jesus.
I think.
Yeah.
Though our school, weirdly enough, paused classes and people watched his
my speech.
Thomas's valedictorian speech.
In 6th grade. Yeah. It was like 9/11. They wheeled in TVs to everyone's classroom. You're gonna want to see this.
Okay,
let's move along.
What do you each like to do on the weekends?
A, we both love to go out and be social. B, we both love to stay home and hang out together. C, one person is a social butterfly and the other is a homebody. The weekends can sometimes be a battle. D, one person is a social butterfly. The other person is a homebody. We make it work, though. And E, I'm not so sure.
I think we have a similar social... This is sort of similar to the other question, but I don't know, usually, I think because we're friends and we actually spend time together, it's kind of like we like to hang out together.
Yeah, I think that one's similar. Or
So
like
stay home and hang out together.
maybe
Or do
stay
social.
home.
Like,
yeah,
I think we do because like that's kind of
go
what
to
working
someone's
on
house,
projects
play
and
a
stuff.
game,
Yeah.
do an
Yeah,
activity.
like,
As long as
Nice.
it's
flip watch
some
and stuff.
home.
Yeah.
Totally.
If someone's made it their home.
Yeah, as long as someone is living there.
So if
we're
it's like
there.
a tree with like a bird,
Yeah.
is that good for you?
We are on question 9 of
I'll fuck
12,
around
so
with
we're
it.
almost done.
We gotta fucking.
Yeah, we need to fucking.
We
finish
gotta
this
move on. This
fucking show.
This has not been good.
Like
Hey,
they asked me
Beep,
to
beep,
get
beep.
fucking pickles. No one's eating a pickle.
They're
Thomas,
not even
we'll-
eating
they're
them.
jalapenos.
Listen,
I couldn't even open the
Yes,
jar.
If you guys are at least pretty compatible, Kevin's gonna send you $20.
What?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Hopefully we
I
can
don't have-
reinvest
I'm
you
starting
here.
to like this show.
No.
Okay.
the show.
You're starting to like
Your
we're
own
episode
show.
like almost 40, and you're starting to like it now.
I can get into this.
Starting to like it now. We've been doing this show for 40 hours, and you're now in. Jesus.
So this
All
one's
right.
Are You Clean People?
Yes, no, one is,
people.
one isn't.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
one is it?
Are we clean? Do you think?
You seem pretty clean sometimes.
I'm relatively clean. I've had to make some adjustments. Pets are a less clean thing to have.
Yeah.
I think I can tolerate mess, so I leave a lot of things out, but I'm like sort of tidy.
I think
I'm
we
not a
probably
good-
honestly are
I'm
about
not
the
a good
same.
deep cleaner.
I think you and I are probably about the same on those levels. I think that like I don't spend time deep cleaning unless I have to, but I have and I do sometimes. But yeah, like I'm sort of comfortable with like clutter.
Yeah. Okay.
So would we
Yeah.
say no, we are both not, or yes, we both are?
I would say we're not dirty, right?
Yeah.
We're not
But I think
there.
like if someone
Dirty little boy.
We're definitely not dirty. Yeah, I'd say we're both a little unclean.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay,
So when I think
that's
like a
valid.
clean, if you're saying like I'm a clean person as like a defining characteristic,
I think I
that
am a
means
clean
like wait.
person.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
well,
It's too late.
You're
I
not.
clicked the wrong
And
one.
this is permanent. So. Are you more logical or more emotional people?
So, A, we are both emotional people or both logical people. B, one is more emotional and one is more logical, and it definitely contributes to conflicts. C, one is more emotional and one is more logical, but we balance each other out nicely. And D, I'm not so sure.
I think you try to be pretty logical, Kevin.
Yeah.
I mean, you are emotional, but I think
Yeah.
I'm more the like bleeding heart guy.
Between the
and
two of
you're
us, I
the
think so.
logic man.
I think
I think
that
it's
that's
a balance, or
Tends
you
to
just
be
fight
a
about
good
it.
balance.
I think like yeah, I would say we both definitely like overlap sometimes, but I think that generally speaking, I'm gonna pull us a little more towards logic, and you might pull a little bit more towards like emotion and heart and stuff. Yeah,
It's
Nice.
actually beautiful.
yeah.
That actually is what we answered as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and we're getting married, so
Yeah.
Wow.
We're pretty
Serious
compatible.
consequences.
Yeah.
There for marriage. Tell me about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. You know,
That's him running away from the altar.
so he can fuck Kim.
We gotta get our numbers up weekly to match Kevin.
How do you each feel about time or about alone time?
A, we both value alone time equally and give each other space as needed. B, one person needs more alone time than the other, which can sometimes cause friction between us. C, one person needs more alone time than the other, but we accommodate each other's needs without any trouble. And D, I'm not so sure.
That's interesting. I don't know. I feel like we. I mean, it's because we have like a remote friendship and we don't live in the same city. We sort of there's like ample space, but also sometimes I'm concerned that I'm like imposing. I remember when I first started the show and I like came up with it. I was like, there's a universe where you're like, I don't have fucking time for this. Like,
And I don't. But here I am.
so maybe that answers the question. But yeah, you know, there's like a little bit of that just because like you like when we lived in the same city and stuff, we knew what
Yeah.
each other was doing a lot more.
I
And,
wanted
like,
alone time so much I moved to
Yeah.
Chicago.
to get the fuck away from me.
The Winnipeg of the South.
Stop doing fucking shows with me and shit. No, I think I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's
Like,
pretty similar again. I feel
Yeah.
like this is boring, but yeah, I don't
yeah,
know.
Okay.
sorry,
No.
but yeah,
No, you guys are perfect.
yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever, it's fine.
We're bored of this shit.
How do you navigate serious conversations? This is the last one.
Okay, this
Okay,
is the real
last
one.
How do we
A,
navigate
we both
serious?
are very open about our feelings so we can handle hard talks well enough. B, we can both be a little too emotional, read explosive, in these moments, and sometimes we get each other all the more riled up. Can you bring this closer? I have my glasses on. C, one person is more comfortable with C, one is more
I'll edit that
comfortable.
all out. Don't worry.
No.
I'm gonna edit it to be way longer.
C, one person is more comfortable with emotion and or serious talks than the other, and the more comfortable person is often needing the push to. Oh fuck! I'm gonna try it again.
Oh my god, man. I genuinely forgot what the first one was. I don't know where.
Let's just start this whole segment again.
Jesus Christ. So.
You can edit it out.
No.
All right. Then never mind. A. Okay, go ahead. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Papa Yale.
Okay. A. We both are very open about our feelings, so we handle hard talks enough.
Okay.
B, we can both be a little too emotional in these moments, and sometimes we get each other all the more riled up.
Yeah.
C, one person is more comfortable with emotion and or serious talks than the other, and the more comfortable person is often needing to push the other to open up.
Papa yeah. That was me that time.
And D, one person is more comfortable with emotion and or serious talks than the other, but we make it work without much trouble.
I think it's
I think we avoid serious discussions at all costs.
Yeah.
Kevin, I have been meaning to address something with you, which is that I feel invisible in our friendship at times, and
I cannot hear anything but this stupid
Probably for the best.
me neither.
But also, like, you were complaining about it being too long, and then you threw in, like, a 30-second soundbite. All I'm saying is I'm not in the wrong.
The soundbite is planned. The soundbite is in the calendar. The soundbite has to show up in the show. This
crazy.
Segi has
we get royalties
Yeah.
when we use these, so we have to squeeze them in. Yeah.
No, I think it's A. I think we're A, right? We're pretty.
Are you both open about your feelings?
Open about our feelings.
Ugh,
Great.
so lame.
I know.
You guys are same as us, pretty compatible.
Okay.
What if that was just the answer for all of them?
That'd be so funny.
Okay, what is the description? I'll read the description.
I was hoping to do other segments.
Based on your
Jesus.
responses, you can.
Too bad. This is running way long.
This is real
Oh,
long.
there was like a 20-minute recording at the beginning, so we probably still have room for a little bit.
I don't think so.
Based on your responses, you and your significant, nothing else, seem to be pretty compatible. You're similar in the ways that matter, complement each other in the areas that you differ, and know how to handle the inevitable conflicts when they arise. No one is 100% compatible, but you two make it work pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Thanks,
kids
kids.
are happy. The
Well,
kids
thank
are
you
excited.
for assessing us.
Yeah.
You're welcome. It was boring.
What?
Wow. What?
Whoa.
It was,
That was so.
I thought it got sexy at times. It was
good,
dangerous.
You guys, it was.
It was a little bit less dangerous.
Whoa.
I would have liked to see Thomas take his shirt off again.
What's next?
Yeah, I
What's
did wanna see
happening?
Thomas.
Listen, I got you some fucking pickles. That was a part of the show.
And they're spicy.
You should
Yeah.
eat one before we wrap up. Should we do a quick?
my hammer.
That's my fucking hammer. Should we do a quick follow-up segment?
Just
to
spin one more time.
rinse our
Do you want
mouths out
to
of the
do like
foul.
do you want to like record an ending and then do a segment and then just pop it in there?
Ooh, a little surprise.
What? Why would I do that?
I
That
don't
sounds
know.
like a bunch of effort.
I
and
don't
they're
know.
gonna hear the
I
same
don't know.
fucking thing.
I just
Quinn.
have ideas sometimes. And I want
No,
them to
you
be
don't.
heard.
That's not a fucking idea.
It's an idea just
Spin
because it's
the
not
wheel,
a good
Kevin.
one.
Quick.
You know what's
Spin
funny
it,
is
spin
Kevin
it.
was less angry during this episode, but then he just got angry now.
Yeah.
Because he's in segments, sometimes he's less angry, but out of segments, he's furious.
I don't understand why people think it's so fucking fun to come on this show and dick around.
Yeah.
We're trying to do things here. We had a guy on the show who was on YouTube once.
Okay.
Thomas Bechtold.
And then we had a guy who on the show who was
On TikTok?
Luke Cessalon.
Oh.
It's just a guy
Can
who
you
was
spin the
Luke
wheel?
Cessalon.
Because we are running so
Yeah,
long.
well, this episode sucks.
It does. It's been one of the lows.
Worst episode ever.
63
So rude.
bookworms.
Bookworms,
Participants
what is it?
must grab a nearby book and
What?
pull a quote.
books.
Discuss.
This is my
Doesn't
house.
have a book.
Yeah,
I'll go
you
get
wrote this
He's a
segment.
books.
dog
1 second,
who
just
can't
fucking
read.
talk.
Get more pickles.
Get
I'm
the
gonna
fuck
be
out of the
so
way,
mad.
you fucking asshole.
He's an unreading dog.
Okay, so Kevin's
I
pretty.
could have gone.
Yeah.
Do you know where his books are?
I think I
He
could.
used to have
Yeah,
a shelf right out
Gonna-
there.
Right
I don't
out
know.
there,
Is
yeah.
it still there?
There's probably going to be some books there.
It's gonna be lame ass
pretty-
books though.
This is long.
Kevin's-
We
I know
can
this
go.
is rough.
I don't want to
Like,
give the audience extra time
I was
if
going
you guys
to
aren't
meet
getting cash
my
for it.
dad for a film. That's all history
God.
now.
Oh, no,
Like,
really?
There's no way.
Yeah, there's just no
Oppenheimer's
chance.
going to have to wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
Dad.
That sucks.
Sorry, Dad.
I thought you guys would go see Barbie.
No way. We're an op family.
I don't really understand. I think I just hate when pop culture happens, and so like the whole Barbie.
It's really annoying.
So
I've never
upsetting
seen
to
something
me.
It's all
memed
marketing
more
done.
hard.
All right,
it
I
was
got
such
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear this quote and
Okay,
discuss.
30 seconds.
Are
We
you
don't
5?
speak.
Where, how do you have something like picture books and Ripley's Believe It or Not?
I don't know how that happened. Oh my.
That's
wait.
mine. 30 seconds. We don't speak. All right.
Let's
Next.
discuss that quote.
That's from the elaborate entrance of Chad Deity.
It's a play.
By Christopher
Okay.
Diaz
Yeah.
Mine's a graphic novel or comic.
from like 1983.
Spending much time in the library, he's read that one must come near death to get close to God.
Oh, that's for all the agnostics in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Circle that back
I think
around.
once I'm on my bed, my deathbed,
And that's from Hip Hop Family Tree.
I'll probably be like, "All right, God,
You think so?
what tricks do you have for me?"
When you're on your deathbed, you're
Yeah.
gonna ask God what tricks He has
tricks
for
do
you.
you have
He
up
gives
there,
you a
man?
bowl of cereal.
And I'm gonna. This is from Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Oh, yeah.
aren't for
I had that
kids.
book as a kid.
Yeah. Okay. We're looking at Shark Caesarean. When a pregnant shark at an aquarium in Auckland, New Jersey, was bitten in the side by another shark. Visitors watched in amazement as 4 baby sharks swam out through the gaping wound.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Staff described the
That's
deep gouge
awesome.
as like the mother shark having a cesarean section.
That's crazy. They all
injured
died instantly.
The injured shark needed stitches, but only after
could just
4
bite-
more pups were found
So if
alive
you're
inside
really
of
a good spouse and your partner's going through labor and it's not going
Bite
well,
me
you
open.
bite them
Oh,
open
that's
like
one of the most
Saturn, like
disgusting-
yeah.
you said you want kids.
Bite me open.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how you want
So
it.
you
I
can
want
bite
them
my
biting
children
me.
out of
Are you
kids.
saying, Quinn, are
Necessary.
you saying you would not bite children out of me?
No.
What?
This is
That
fucked.
is.
I
this
would
is-
do. How am I the bad guy?
Step
No,
up.
we're
It's
all
messed up.
like
Quinn,
I
fathers
literally
need to
carried
step the
a
fuck
child.
up.
Listen, a dog would
I
9
carried a
months,
child
and
for
you're
9
not
months,
gonna
and
nibble
you
it out of her
won't
tummy?
bite it out of me?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Nip, nip.
No way.
Nip nip.
I'm not getting anywhere
Nip, nip,
near
bitch.
that. I'm gonna be smoking a cigar with the boys.
Papa yeah.
Yeah.
From Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, from Papa Yeah, the original Papa Yeah, Big Daddy. Yes, boy. I'll tell you something that you might not guess. I still have desire for women, and this is my 65th birthday.
Nice.
Must be nice, Big Daddy. Must be nice. This has been Oops All Segments. We want to thank our guests so much for
Do you
coming
guys have anything
on.
you want to plug?
The Fringe is over.
This
for
is
the
going to be
record.
happening after your fucking all these shows that we've
Yeah,
been
no,
talking
we'll
about.
probably.
Five-star
I mean, we're
sellout
gonna be.
show, yeah,
fucking
so
piece
you don't
of
not like
shit.
you need to plug it.
Yeah,
'cause
you
got
yeah.
that review.
In
So
fact,
there's that.
honestly, what do you
We're
want to
selling
say?
really well. You
Yeah.
guys are
Fringe did
raking
like
in
a
the
second
cash.
article of just the 5-star, like the 4.5
like,
stars were
like what the fuck is the
erased
point?
from
Yeah,
that
yeah,
article.
yeah.
It's
The
like,
annals
that's
of
still
history,
pretty
we're like the
good.
annals of fucking shitstory
Yeah,
now.
thank you. Yeah,
Thank
sorry.
you,
But
yeah.
sorry, do you have anything to plug? Or?
Well, we are hopefully.
Annals of shitstory, Quinn.
Can't speak when you yell at us. I know it works for whatever you guys got going on, and you're pretty compatible. But in this relationship, we like to talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna be starting a podcast of our own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully
Getting
August.
They're gonna yeah.
Hopefully it's better than this one.
Wouldn't take much.
Yeah, Free Press said it's 5 stars.
Oh wow.
Yeah, preemptively. We have
We
not
haven't
recorded
even
it
told
yet.
them about it.
Yeah.
What's the subject of the podcast?
It's called Sequel Squabble. Yeah, that's probably the title we'll go with. We'll see. But essentially, we debate first and second, like the sequel and original movies.
Okay.
Together
Pornhub
with each
and
other.
Pornhub too.
We
Yeah.
find one that's like one of us likes the sequel better than the original, and then we go to town on it.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Shrek and Shrek 2, for
I
example.
like it. Yeah. Okay. This sounds good. So keep an
I'm a
ear
Shrek
out for
2 guy,
Swiss.
if I'm
Maybe
being honest.
if and when that rolls up, we'll definitely bring you guys back on and plug it again.
It'll be fun.
Okay. Cool. Anything else to plug or no?
I would never.
Oh, that's it, eh? Just that little fucking show.
Yeah, just one.
Oh,
What are you guys gonna play?
We got what we do in the basement, motherfucker. That's a D&D show.
And who guessed it on that? Who waited in your closet for
hid in
2.5
a closet?
hours?
Yeah.
While your characters were infighting.
And you know what? Before you got in there, I took a toot.
Check out what we do in the basement. Follow us on social media at Oops All Segments. Submit a custom segment. Thank you so much. I've been Thomas. This is Kevin. Shout out to Cuinn Moe. See you next week, everybody. Bye-bye.
Straddle this pole here. Straddle this pole.
They look over.
Pretty good.
So casual.
First time anything's ever happened like that. If we do it, this is normal.
It's going to be in my face.
Slide along to my left. The angle of the thing. Pre-record. That would probably be good if it's an angle up like that. So stupid.
Oh, man, this is going to be one. All right. Let me just close all these fucking apps here. Fucking Pornhub 2.
You
Reckoning.
use the sequel.
It's weird that a website gets a sequel.
Perfect. Thank you. And me. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, that's much better. There we go. We're all in the house of mouse.
Beep. Beep beep poo poo.
Pee pee poo poo.
Beep beep poo poo. Poo poo pee pee.
Poo.
Bike bicycle.
Poo,
Test
poo,
testicle. Poo poo pee. Shit bum bum. Fuck ass.
Shitting out of my doo-doo ass.
Fuck ass is my favorite game.
Fuck ass.
Maybe this will be in the show. Maybe I'll cut this in as
A little less puff pass, a little more fuck ass.
I was thinking more like duck goose.
Okay.